Hey everyone, welcome back to FT News. I'm Myra. One of the most unforgettable moments in Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey comes during the final battle inside the palace, when Odysseus finally confronts Antinous. While many viewers expected a quick execution after everything Antinous had done, Nolan chooses something much more emotional and symbolic. Instead of killing Antinous immediately, Odysseus makes him suffer. He speaks to him. He forces him to face his failures. And before delivering the final blow, he gives Antinous one final message to carry into the underworld. So why did Odysseus choose such a slow and brutal death instead of simply ending the fight? Let's break down everything behind this powerful scene. To understand Antinous's death, we first need to understand who he is. Throughout the movie, Antinous is much more than an ordinary villain. While Odysseus spends years fighting monsters, surviving impossible odds, and desperately trying to return home, Antinous quietly attempts to steal everything that belongs to him. He wants Odysseus's throne. He wants his kingdom. Most importantly, he wants Penelope. But Antinous is patient. Instead of attacking openly, he manipulates people around him. He uses politics, intimidation, and fear to slowly increase his own influence inside Ithaca. He even plans to remove the only remaining obstacle standing between himself and the throne: Telemachus. When Antinous discovers that Telemachus has left to search for information about his father, he secretly hires assassins to ambush and murder him before he can return home. The plan is horrifying. The assassins are instructed not only to kill Telemachus, but also to return with his ears and nose as proof that the mission has been completed. That single moment reveals exactly how ruthless Antinous truly is. He is willing to murder an innocent prince simply to gain power. Meanwhile, Odysseus finally reaches Ithaca after years of suffering. But instead of announcing his return, he disguises himself as a poor beggar. This decision allows him to witness the corruption inside his own palace without anyone realizing who he really is. During the banquet, Antinous insults the mysterious stranger without knowing he is standing in front of the rightful king. He even throws a bowl at him, publicly humiliating someone he believes is defenseless. In Greek tradition, this is far more serious than a simple insult. Hospitality was considered sacred. Mistreating a guest was viewed as an offense against Zeus himself. Without realizing it, Antinous is committing yet another act that proves he has become completely blinded by arrogance. Everything changes when Penelope announces the final contest. Anyone capable of stringing Odysseus's legendary bow and firing an arrow through the row of axe heads will earn the right to claim victory. Every suitor fails. Then the old beggar calmly steps forward. To everyone's amazement, he effortlessly strings the bow and completes the impossible shot. Within seconds, the truth becomes impossible to deny. The beggar is Odysseus. The real king has returned. The palace doors are sealed. There is nowhere left to run. Chaos erupts as the suitors desperately search for weapons. Antinous attempts to organize everyone and fight back, but his confidence quickly disappears. The man who spent years controlling others suddenly finds himself completely powerless. One by one, the suitors fall. Eventually, Odysseus reaches Antinous. This is the moment many viewers had waited for throughout the entire movie. But instead of granting Antinous a quick death, Odysseus deliberately slows everything down. This is no longer just a battle. It is judgment. Odysseus has spent years carrying unimaginable pain. He lost countless friends during the Trojan War. He watched loyal soldiers die during his journey home. He survived monsters, storms, betrayal, and the anger of the gods. Then, after finally reaching Ithaca, he discovers that Antinous has been trying to destroy his family from within. For Odysseus, killing Antinous is not enough. He wants Antinous to fully understand why he is dying. That is why he speaks directly to him before ending his life. One of the most fascinating parts of the scene is the message Odysseus gives him. He tells Antinous to carry a message into Hades. He says that he intends to honor the men who died following him by continuing his journey west. This moment carries enormous emotional weight. Throughout the movie, Odysseus is haunted by every life lost because of his decisions. He does not blame only the gods. He also blames himself. Even after reclaiming his home, he still believes he owes something to the companions who never made it back. By asking Antinous to deliver that message, Odysseus symbolically reconnects himself with the fallen warriors waiting in the underworld. It shows that he has never forgotten them. But then comes another powerful statement. Odysseus promises to return Antinous' shame to him. This line is easy to overlook, but it may be the most important part of the entire scene. Throughout the story, Antinous has lived without shame. He steals another man's kingdom. He plots to murder Telemachus. He manipulates Penelope. He mocks guests inside the palace. He breaks sacred traditions. Yet he never feels guilty. Odysseus changes that in his final moments. Instead of allowing Antinous to die believing he almost succeeded, he forces him to confront complete failure. Everything Antinous tried to build collapses before his eyes. His followers are dead. His conspiracy has failed. The rightful king has returned. His dream of becoming ruler of Ithaca has completely fallen apart. His final emotion is not victory. It is humiliation. That is exactly why Odysseus says he is returning Antinous' shame. Death alone would have been too easy. True punishment is making Antinous understand that history will remember him not as a king, but as a failed traitor who betrayed his people and lost everything. The scene also reveals how much Odysseus himself has changed. Earlier in the movie, he often relied on clever tricks and deception to survive. Now, he no longer hides behind strategy. He stands openly before his enemy as the rightful king, delivering justice face to face. Even though he wins the battle, the victory does not erase his suffering. Odysseus is left with devastating injuries after defeating the suitors. Several arrows remain lodged in his body, reminding viewers that every victory has demanded an enormous personal sacrifice. Looking back, Antinous' death is much more than the defeat of a villain. It represents the restoration of justice after years of corruption. It marks the moment when Odysseus finally reclaims not only his throne but also his identity. At the same time, the message to Hades reminds us that, even after revenge is complete, Odysseus cannot forget those who sacrificed everything beside him. That emotional burden stays with him until the very end. Christopher Nolan transforms what could have been a simple action scene into one of the movie's deepest emotional moments. Antinous does not simply lose his life. He loses his legacy. And in the world of the Odyssey, that is the greatest punishment of all. Now it's your turn. What did you think about Antinous' final moments? Did Odysseus give him the punishment he truly deserved, or should his death have been quicker? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching this video. Sending you lots of love, and I'll see you in the next one.